All right, it's Sunday of the weekend. I got some fun stuff from last night's event, which was really wonderful. I love that at least I get a glimpse of this kind of activity, this kind of social space in Gainesville that has Black people there having a good time, looking good, feeling good, smelling good. And I think I really just wish that there was more of that. You know, I wish that there were more consistent spaces that you didn't have to wait until kind of a one-off. But with that said, I figured I would do a little get ready with me and talk through. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but I'm trying all the typical YouTube forms. Like, you know, YouTube has a style, you know, for sure, that I think is so unique. And it's another example of how Blackness within American context is so influential. You know, I know that I want to say I think it was an Asian American, but I don't know. I have to do some research on who started YouTube, but like the speak of the internet, which is like very, I mean, it's so ubiquitous that it doesn't even seem like something that's different. This is some vitamin E oil. I don't know why I put it around my eyes, but I do. I don't know. I be thinking that I'm doing something anti-aging or something. But mostly with anti-aging, or I don't know if I'm not against aging, obviously. I mean, I'm hoping that I get a chance to be like truly an elder. But I do want to do it gracefully. And I was thinking about, what does that mean, like, to age gracefully? Because, you know, my personal fashion style is classic with a touch of hooker. So, you know, I probably don't dress my age, but I mean, what is that nowadays? I mean, so it's so difficult to identify these generations, which I think is actually really good. That I think that to like specify these generations interrupts the possibility of the kind of interaction that we actually need to have. But that's just, you know, my own little kumbaya opinion. I don't usually wear a deodorant of any kind. I mean, I don't be stank or anything, but I don't know. I'm definitely doing the ones that's like just some herbs and spices and stuff, because you know, your lymph nodes are right there, and I figure I might as well protect them by not putting like harsh chemicals on that place every day where the lymph nodes are. That I think I want to say lymph nodes do something with like your immune system, or anyway, they're, if I can't, I'll put it like somewhere. I'll like scroll it. Let me scroll information about the lymphatic system. Anyway, I don't want to like endanger that, but that kind of goes to what I was saying. I started doing that really after my mom died from cancer. And I just was thinking about that because, you know, she didn't drink, she didn't smoke, you know, she was active and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not saying that somebody who is active or whatever couldn't get cancer, but I was thinking about the factors that aren't quite so, you know, I got to have my little rose glow. that aren't quite so obvious. And it kind of goes into what I'm thinking about in terms of aging gracefully. And one of the things that I've been realizing is, besides drinking water and minding your own business, is cutting down on all kinds of stress, and finding ways to do that, finding ways to create, not stress, but leisure, relaxation, joy. How can I actually be active about creating those things? Not as a form of anti something, but pro something else. So, one of the things that, I've been encouraged to do, just as a matter of course, is to not talk so much. Now, I love to talk, and I don't want to get offended by what that actually means. People's advice, or the advice that you get from elders or friends or something like that, always needs to be interpreted. You don't just need to take it face value. The reason why is because all the advice that people give you is really advice to themselves, and they know a lot more internally about why they're saying that, or maybe they haven't discovered it, but there's an internal reason why they're saying that. So even what I'm saying right now is based on something that is specific to me. That doesn't mean that you can't utilize it for your own ends, because fortunately we're all human. So there's this universal aspect that we can draw upon in terms of our interpretation of the advice. So I think that I hope that you can interpret what I'm saying as I get more specific about my own relationship to this piece of advice of not talking so much. Now that we're in the internet, I'm on a platform right now. You're looking at a platform that's designed essentially as a soapbox. I don't know if it's still the catchphrase or the motto, but YouTube says broadcast yourself. So we are encouraged to talk a lot about ourselves, to talk to people. Our whole social interactions with other humans is really based upon, a high level of communication. So, and I found that, me talking, I use that as a tool because, I don't know if you know this yet, but hopefully it will come through in some future videos. But I am very charming, and how I'm able to communicate or telegraph that the charm of my personality is through talking. So I was like, when you get that advice, don't talk so much, you're like, but that's how I make my living. That's how I convince people. That's how I, create things. Is I have an idea and I communicate it in some way, and I oftentimes need some level of assistance or support. And so this is this eyeshadow base to hold, intensify, and last longer. So I think it works. I put it under my eyes too because I have circles. I've always had them. Since I was born, they just never went away. So I'm always trying to add some brightness so that the light will reflect off of them and it won't look so textured. I'm basically trying to fool people. I'm trying to you know, it's a daily catfish, basically. So this is how I'm like doing it. So you can see like how this is, you know, maybe if I got some money or something, I'd get them like filled or something. But this is, they've always, like, you can see like 2 year old pictures, and I got that, like, not 2 years old, like as in the picture is 2 years old. I am 2 years old and I got these things. So it's just a part of my look. So anyway, I use this to kind of like direct the light, bounce it off of there, so, you know, basically people won't be noticing it so much. So anyway, what was I saying? See, that's why I talk too much. Anyway, I was trying to resolve, that's what it was. I was trying to resolve how I am to take that advice, because it's not like it's terrible advice, but how do I interpret it for me? How do I make sure that it actually fits into my life? And I got this for my birthday. It's a little birthday gift. There we go. Boop, boop. Oh, huh? It's the Ultimate Bright. It's professional makeup. I think I'm gonna do like orange and stuff. Cause I don't think I've ever read anything like that. I also want to get some more, what they call that stuff? I want to get some more brushes, because I feel like I need more tools. But, you know, that's only because I really enjoyed this process of taking time to adorn myself, which is highly recommended if you don't have that as a part of your own life. And that's whether you're a man or a woman. Like, I think that finding a way to take time to adorn yourself, even if it's just like putting on some lotion and taking your time putting on the lotion, or if you're if you shave your face, like doing some research on techniques to really get the best. Because like I used to have no hair. I used to go to a barber. Oh yeah, this is cool. I used to go to a barber, and I was asking him about his craft, and he was telling me that they had to learn how to shave with a straight razor, or they, like, a part of their test is shaving with a straight razor, but there's a certain set of strokes that you're supposed to be able to do it in, that one protects the client and also gives you like the closest shave. So taking some time to research that, and see, this isn't the right brush for that, but this is the only one. This is the only brush. Can I do it? This is the only brush that I have. I guess that's how you do it. Huh. I don't know how to do this. Oh, there we go. Okay. Huh. Well, I'll get better at it. That's what I'll do. So anyway, how do I interpret this information about not talking so much? So when I'm working on these projects, you know, I have a lot of, like, I really want them to happen. So I tend to get very, like, protective of them. Like, I want people to treat them seriously. And so I find myself being ultra professional. Like, spending a lot of time making sure people know that I'm serious. And, you know, I think I've been trained to believe that that was a positive thing. You know, that all that effort to, like, saying, I'm worthy, this idea is worthy, I'm on the up and up, I'm professional, that it's very distracting, because, and it also kind of negates all that confidence that you're trying to project in your idea. Because if you have to keep on proving to people that your idea is worthy, then how worthy is it, really? You know, instead of spending all that time trying to convince somebody that you're a professional when you are professional, takes a lot of time out of getting the project done. And I know that I've done that a lot on a lot of occasions. You know, I've done the job of multiple people in an effort to ensure that they know I'm together. When I'm together, like I've my mom used to say to me when I was growing up, that I studied to show myself approved. Like, I've already done the work for any level of approval. My level of approval is actually already met by the preparation for it. And I bet you, my guess, I don't know you. You don't even know me. But I bet that you've already accomplished, you've already studied to show yourself approved. And so you should really embrace that. And that is a way, an unconventional way of not talking so much. And it doesn't take away from my natural personality, my desire to connect with people through language. It doesn't take away from that, but it doesn't let me just get myself distracted by giving so much information that it's negating the message I actually want to send. That I am in fact competent and professional and diligent. I don't have to announce that I am diligent. I can just be so. So that is my, current situation right now, in my thought process, because we gotta find ways to use every piece of information that we get, not to feel badly about ourselves, but to use it as a space for empowerment. Like, what can I learn from that statement that I don't have to get caught up in being offended? I can be caught up in being uplifted. Ooh, not offended, get uplifted. I like that. I'm going to just add that to my lexicon. So, I don't know. I don't think that you all are interested in the rest of my process with this makeup, but I just thought that I would mention that before I head off to a little brunch. I'm going to meet up with some people, hopefully, who might want to come to the event on the 27th, which I'll keep you all will be a part of the whole process, and I'll keep you updated. I think that a couple of videos ago I was mentioning this whole notion of like not taking no for an answer, and let me just tell you, that shit really works, because I was having all this trouble with getting people to co-sign to this idea, the electric slide and other sacred geometries, coming soon, July 27th on National Dance Day. It's a Saturday. Hopefully, if nothing's going on in your community, hopefully you will just make some time for dance. I don't know if you're gonna put on some music and just dance your breakfast away. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there as a suggestion. But yeah, so that's happening. And I was shut my mouth long enough for someone else to help me. And that's a big deal too. So I'm going to put some more of this makeup on. I'll give you the after. Once I get better at the process, I'll probably do more of the during. But until then, you know, you're just gonna have to be surprised.
Just hold on, we going home. Just